仏説無量寿教授聖言阿言調整願必死無浄土志願不満足政府上昇が無量幸福偉大摂取不採処便具政府上昇が史上仏道妙正長実法供養未証も政府上昇が利欲自少年上映主凡行しぐむ浄土一生し人力現代幸福小無才道少女三苦名交際主役難回避知恵言滅死根門閉塞小悪道津脱前主門高僧上満足異様老実法日月主樹期天根普賢一種解放造公正功徳法上大集中説法施食供養一切仏即種徳法万年出上満徳意三害法妙仏無下智津脱未部所南学へ利義都市最小層志願若国家大仙の感動国書天に当知妙 Namandav, 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 namandav,万に宿毒、平等性一切、同発菩提心、往生安楽国。Any merit here gained, we wish to be directing equally to all beings. May all sentient beings awaken the aspiration for enlightenment, for emerging the individual Buddha nature in the state of perfect peace and utmost bliss. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Kindness and gratitude beyond human words come alive here and now. Namandav, namandav, namandav. Namandav, 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 namandav. Namandav, Okay, please join me in meditation. Ryogemon, how do I realize the Nembutsu in my living? By Renyo Shonin. For tearing myself off out of ego's grasp and undeniable livings of self-power, I entrust myself in Buddha's awakening words, the Myogo, as Dharma proof, which reveals itself as the Nembutsu for guiding me beyond my inherent behavior and toward the assured course of awakening. My awakening is fulfilled by the dynamic Dharma, being functioning boundlessly for benefiting of others. When awakening words comes alive as Shakyamuni Buddha's natural voice in Nembutsu, Buddha nature emerges in interdependency by masterful awakening word the Myogo as the cause, and the targeting solid clinging karma as the conditions, which accompanies sensation of sharp joy associated with the awakening. At that moment, instantly, the piled up evil karmas transform into virtuous causes. From this time forth, we shall repay, rejoice, and extol my gratitude in Shakyamuni Tathagata and his Nembutsu for this rare and wondrous moment. I gratefully acknowledge that my listening to the universal truth reality is due to the unique achievements of Shinran, whom entitled as the Shonin, that means the hearer of Buddha Dharma, and the untiring efforts of successive masters. As a person of Nembutsu living, I shall live my human life without prejudice or discrimination. I shall discard false rituals and break the bonds of unproductive actions. I shall promote a world of non-violence, whether physical, mental, cultural, or social. I shall realize the true Sangha, where no individual would ever be impaired from pursuing their full potential. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Sensei.
And welcome to Sunday Twitter service in Central California Sangha. Today, we are conducting the service at the small chapel in Fresno Betsuin Buddhist temple. A month of August, because I was born and raised in the city of Hiroshima. As entering the month of August every year, I begin to feel the intense heat inward in my heart as well. So, by the time that day approaches, I would be always getting to find myself feeling sentimental. This year, 2021, is 77th circuit year of the day when the human history changed forever. On that day, we, human, had to face the fact that we live in an environment that would even destroy the entire planet. The event was happened in Hiroshima on August 6th in 1945. But it was not an event occurred in faraway distance from Central California. In that hot summer day, under a blinding flash, which suppressed the brightness of the sun, we human beings entered into a new era against our will. We human beings, Homo sapiens, in the long ages, have been living our lives merely foreboding death as individuals. But since that day, we had to recognize a foreboding of the biological death of entire race. It was then that the reality of a modern civilization was revealed for the first time. And even now, the majority of people are still unable to recognize their own deadly foolishness that may cause the total downfall of all species on the planet Earth itself. Serene, O free, Shakyamuni Buddha, the man of clarity. The world today is still wild with the delirium of hatred after 2,700 years of your appearance. It is 76 years after these double tragedies of Hiroshima August 6 and Nagasaki August 9. But most people do not seem to realize the real impact of it yet. Only the egoistic greed that is based on blind passions due to fear of certain death has burst forth to become a gigantic monster as such. And continuingly, the entire world currently is actually under the unbearable sufferings by man-made mutated virus COVID-19. All creatures are crying in anguish for the manifestation of thine. Although of boundless life, save them, raise thine eternal voice of hope. The human poet who have inherited your spirit are beginning to speak out as if they are seeking your certain manifestation at the end of the violent 20th century, which historians call the century of war. Following inspired by one of them, Miss Yoko Ono. Imagine there's no country and no religion. Nothing to kill or die for just because. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the first one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one. We of the Jodo Buddhists who follow the mainstream of the Buddha Dharma, a way of life based on absolute non-violence that never seek any kind of redemption through bloody sacrifice, a way that was even unable to imagine by the Western society until just 300 years ago. I would like to try echo the heart of Renyo, the eighth shonin of Honganji, to the soul of contemporary poets. From the Ryogemon quote, as a person of Nembutsu living, I shall live my human life without prejudice or discrimination. I shall discard false rituals and break the bonds of unproductive actions. I shall promote a world of non-violence, whether physical, mental, cultural, or social. I shall realize the true Sangha, where no individual would ever be impaired from pursuing their full potential. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Kindness and gratitude beyond human words come alive here and now. We are not dreamers. On August 8, 2021, during the week of August after 76 years, we dedicated this service for the 100,000 victims of citizens of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, include thousands of kindergarten pupils and tens of thousands of school students, include hundreds of American boys and girls, caused by two historical indiscriminate genocides. Namo Amitabha, Namo Amitabha, Namandab, Namandab, Namandab. Would you please sing the Ondok-san? I follow. Please follow me. 1, 2, 3. Nyorai dai no ondoku wa miyoko ni shite mo hozubeshi shishu chishiki no ondoku mo hone o kudakite mo shasubeshi. The Ondok-san, this gatha The lyrics was written by the Shinran Shonin. Ondoksan means ingratitude. In gratitude to Buddha's wisdom and kindness, I must dedicate my whole being to realizing what the Buddha's intent truly is. In gratitude to the many masters of Mahayana tradition, including quite a few of our ancestors, I must dedicate my total efforts to spreading the Dharma by Nembutsu inheritance. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Kindness and gratitude beyond the human words come alive here and now. Namo Amitabha. Okay, thank you very much everyone for attending to today's Sunday service. Then our streaming to the service on Sunday will be enter into the summer break next three Sundays. Then we will see again the first Sunday of September. Then right after the first Sunday of September, we Ministers Association of Central California decided to visit from a camp and to a lake and conduct fall Ohigan service over there. Approximately, we plan to visit there the first week of the September, maybe weekdays 7, 8, 9. That is not decided. Please check the calendar. If somebody want to join us, I think it's his welcome. Right. Thank you very much. And I cough a lot today. I'm sorry because air quality is serious today. Please be careful if you go out. Better to wear the mask. Okay? Thank you very much, everyone. Okay, take care. Namo Amitabha. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot again. Okay, please join me in Gassho. Namo Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Okay, thank you everyone. Bye. Keep safe.